Hey guys, what's up? The iPodKid here. Today for this video, I have 3 apps for you guys: Temple Run, GroupMe, and Mirror's Edge. And stay tuned to the end of this app review to see if you were one of the lucky 3 winners for the Dome Skin giveaway. Alright guys, the first app we're going to look at today is called Temple Run, and this app, I might say right now, is pretty addicting. Essentially what it's going to be is a platform application, third person, where you're going to be running away from evil monkey creature things, pretty much just trying to avoid them, collect coins, and get as far as you can. Very simple concept, pretty fun, and it uses the accelerometer, which is always a plus for me. So here's the beginning. As you see, the game looks pretty good, and all you need to do is just tilt, use the accelerometer, and then what you're going to be doing, you have a couple different objectives you need to do. You need to turn the corner, jump over gaps, duck under any type of hanging object, and jump over these little tree stumps. And that's the entire application. So what you're trying to do is get as far as possible, which sounds much easier than it actually is. You're going to be getting off this platform walkway in a few moments here. You're going to get on bridges. You're going to have to go onto rocks and boulders and whatnot, and it just gets to be pretty difficult. And it also does have some accolades too, which is pretty cool. So you can track your progress and see your awards that you've got for how far you've actually gotten the application. And I just died. Hard to run without a head. Very, very true. So at the end, it does show you a little breakdown of your actual game score and how you did. And then you can go into the objectives. This is where you're going to be able to see the different accolades. I don't have that many done already, and I've been playing for a while. It's pretty tough to do. And then you can also go into stats so you can see your best runs and whatnot too. So this is Temple Run, currently free in the App Store. Make sure you go check that one out. Alright guys, and the next app I have to review for you is called GroupMe. And what's cool about this app is that not only is it free in the App Store, but it allows you to really easily connect through group text messaging with your friends, no matter what device they have. So if you're using an iPhone, and some of the members are in the group as well, but some of the members in the group have a Droid, that's not a problem. It's free on both devices, and it allows you to really simply just eliminate all the clutter of group messaging between devices. So here's a group text message that I was already currently in. As you guys see, it's got just normal text messaging appearance. It doesn't look too different, but it does have some more options, better options too. So here's maps, so you can see where other members are currently located, and then you also have members, which will see who's currently in this group, and then you can actually call members of the group by making the phone call, which will be a pre-designated phone number for each group that you make. Down in the bottom HUD on the home menu, you have home, which is going to show you all the current groups you're in. Contacts will show you all the contacts on your phone who already have GroupMe downloaded. You can go to featured, and featured is different topics that are already been provided by the GroupMe service. So you can get in there, talk about those topics, and then also get some news updates. And then the last bottom at the HUD, or button at the HUD, is news, and this is kind of just a little update tab, like a news feed for Facebook, so you can see what's currently going on your personal GroupMe. And then the last thing, hold on a second, I gotta cover my phone number, is your settings. Under your settings, you can have your own picture, so it's going to be like a little icon next to your name whenever you send a text message in a group. And then you can also turn off all notifications if you want to as well, which is a definitely cool feature, so you don't get the constant buzzing or sound notifications whenever a new message comes in, which goes to the next point. You do have the option to enable or disable vibrate and also text tones, which is definitely cool. So I would recommend to go check out this app. It's free. I don't know why you wouldn't, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more simpler to communicate with your friends through different devices. So that is GroupMe, currently free in the App Store. Alright guys, and the third and final app I have in this review is Mirror's Edge, and it's currently free in the App Store, so make sure you go check it out immediately before they jack the price back up. And if you're familiar with the game, it has been out in the App Store for quite some time, and it was previously released on Xbox 360 and PS3, and what it is a parkour type of free running game, and it's gorgeous. It looks great on the consoles, and it looks pretty good as well on the iPhone and iPod. However, it did change the perspective, so I want to show you guys some of the gameplay, obviously, and run through some of the different options in the game. You do have the ability to go through and play previous levels, continue your game, which is going to be the story mode of how you pretty much take over the entire city, and then speed run. And I'm going to show you guys speed run because it captivates the gameplay and also my favorite aspect of the application. So there's different levels that you can go through. These are going to be levels that you've unlocked in the single player story mode. However, the qualifying time, so you're going to be able to get 3 stars, 2 stars, or 1 star depending on how fast you complete the speed run. So let's go through the application. It doesn't take too long to load up, which is definitely nice because the levels usually tend to be a couple minutes, and let's go through it. So as you see, the game starts off and it looks pretty good. Here's my timer, and I hope I get a good start because this red person in front of me, that was my previous best time. So you can see your ghost and see if you're trailing behind your best time. So as you see, you're just running. You don't have to do much. All you have to do is jump, grab and slide down walls, climb up walls, slide under objects, take down bad guys, which I'm going to show you too because that's one of the coolest parts about the entire application. And that's pretty much it. So as you see, it does start off rather simple. It's not too complicated in the beginning, but it does get to be a little bit more difficult. And there's also some pretty cool cinematics in the application as well. So let's just run through this level real quickly. It's only going to take probably another 30 seconds. But I'm actually going to cut out of this and I'm going to try and go over to some bad guys and show you guys how you can do some of the takedowns because that's honestly pretty much the best part about the application is just taking down the bad guys. So let's cut out of this and go over to that. Alright, so now we're starting and we have to escape the police station. This is a single player level and it's going to definitely be packed with some bad guys. So here's my first takedown, slow motion, kick him right in the face, he gets screwed over. Here's another one, you can slide tackle someone, that'll take them out for a temporary moment too. But the cool one that you can do is just disarm someone, which I'm going to show right here. You can actually flip up if you get hit too. But I want to try and disarm somebody because that's probably the coolest thing about this because that'll permanently disable them. And it also does the slow motion cinematic where you're going to be able to just pretty much rip their gun out of their hand and just totally beat the crap out of them. So let's do that if I can find another bad guy. I gotta be running towards him though without having to jump. So give me a few more moments. As you see, just the whole game looks great though. This is a new level, obviously. We're indoors inside of a police station trying to escape. Here we go. This is a takedown. So that's just awesome. I just run through and I just pretty much just beat the crap out of that person. So that's pretty much the entire application. You have the different takedowns. You have the awesome slow motion, just beat the crap out of boom in his face mode. And then also you have the speed run, which will definitely keep you captivated for quite some time. So I highly recommend to go check this out. It's a pretty awesome application and it's been a great game on the consoles for quite some time now. I heard they're releasing a second one, so there's pretty much a good chance that they're going to be releasing a Mirror's Edge 2 for the iPhone and iPod as well. I'm just dying right now. Anyway, and I'm dead. So that's pretty much the entire app. Free in the App Store currently. Make sure you go check it out. That's Mirror's Edge. Alright guys, that's all I got for the apps today. Temple Run, GroupMe, and Mirror's Edge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these reviews. Stay tuned to the end of this video. Hopefully you're one of the 3 lucky winners for the Dome Skin giveaway. Alright guys, so now we're on to the giveaway winners. I was hosting the Dome Skin giveaway last week. If you're not familiar with Dome Skin, I did already review some of their products on my channel, so make sure you go check them out. They're definitely awesome products worth viewing. But there's only 3 winners. I did have hundreds of entries, and sadly I don't have 100 codes to give away. I only do have the 3 codes, so make sure even if you didn't win, you can still go check out the site. They're only 20 bucks and they're a pretty sweet product. But let's get into the 3 winners, and hopefully you were one of them. So the first place prize winner. First one is Sam Prince. The second first place winner is Evan Kurtz, and the third and final first place winner is Courtney Miller. So I will be sending you 3 your codes, so you can go to domeskin.com and pick out your own skin for yourself for free. If you weren't one of the lucky winners, I'm so sorry. I know it stinks. I will definitely have some future giveaways coming up soon, so make sure you stay subscribed and stay tuned for those. Hopefully you guys enjoy this app review. I'll talk to you later. Have a fantastic day.